Alright, here we have a 2012 Ford F-450 extended cab, 6.7, one owner with 237,000 on it. Very nice winch, worn winch plate with a synthetic rope winch. A very nice, tall harbor mechanic service body and a 3,500 pound Venturo Crane. Again, one owner, pretty well taken care of. It does have some minor damage here on, well, some damage here on the passenger side. I'm going to say they kind of hit the door there and the rear cab corner. Those doors do still seal. I just washed this truck with a pressure washer and there is no water inside the cab, so it all seals, it all closes, just a bit ugly. But very nice synthetic rope winch and a very nice crane. We'll hop in here, we'll fire it up, we'll show you all the things. So this is power locks, power windows, and power mirrors. This is vinyl over vinyl, so it's got the heavy duty interior. We'll fire this up. So 237, 131, or 171, sorry. 237, 171, so almost 250,000 miles, but still runs and drives beautifully. It does have the aftermarket cruise control switch down here because it does not have the factory cruise control. Pretty nice little Kenwood radio, AM, FM, CD, Bluetooth. It does also have a backup camera, which is a nice clear picture there, so you can see what's behind you when you're trying to back up. Climate control is pretty straightforward. Hot, cold, on, off. Where do you want it? It does have 4 upfitter switches and an aftermarket trailer brake controller. 4-wheel drive is manual, so all the way forward is 2 high. You pull it back 1 notch, that's 4 high. To go into 4 low, you want to be stopped. Transmission and neutral, foot on the brake, and then you bring it over to the left, back, and then back to the right, and that brings you over to 4 low. You do have a center console that is also a center jump seat, so this truck will fit 6 in it because it is an extended cab. You do have that little bit of extra space behind here. So nice clean door panels. Overall, aside from the body damage on the passenger side, this truck is in pretty stinking good shape. So we will go around, look at all the boxes. So these cabinets here are vented. Oh, and this one's locked. Let me grab the key here. So this box is very nice in the fact that you could easily lock it. We'll fire this back up because we're going to need to move the crane. There we go. So, very handy box. You see you got shelves here as well as hanging racks. You could easily port heat into these guys and have a spot to dry your clothes, jackets, things like that. And then instead of having to go through with the key and lock every single door, you can see these keys are buttons. So you just push that in. You can see right now it's out. It's unlocked. You just push that guy in and now it's locked. So very handy feature on this toolbox. You're done for the day, you're tired, you want to go home, you just go around, push the buttons, and that's all you have to do to lock up the box of the truck. Lots of storage, huge spaces in these doors for tools, pipe fittings, bolts, anything like that. It is all very handy. This one already has bins, so you can see they had different types of hardware in here. These are slide out drawers. Just pull that up and those guys slide right out. So yeah, lots of storage in this guy. You got a nice big back bumper, couple of steps. You got one there, as well as a step there. Onboard air reel sitting right back there. You got a nice platform back there. You could easily fit a welder or a generator, air compressor, anything like that on that pedestal back there and keep it elevated and out of the way. You also have a nice little tray down there as well. That top box does slide. It's not completely covered, but you know, it's a half covered box, so you can slide that forward. I think it becomes about half length, and then we'll do that here in a minute too, once we start looking at the crane. In here is where you're going to find your crane controller, sitting right there in the bottom there, as well as your master shutoff switch for the crane. So, very, very nice boxes. Lots of options that you have there. We'll come here. We'll show you this. You see nice clean door panels all the way around. There is a USB input for the radio down there. And like I said, this door does work, and it does seal. It's just a little bit banged up. So, not really anything a guy could do about that besides, you know, drive it. Come around here. We'll pop the hood. You can see nice Bridgestone tires on there. And there she be, the 6.7 Power Stroke. Completely stock. EGR's in there, plugged in. This truck has not been messed with at all as far as tuning or deleting or anything like that. It is completely stock in that regard. So let's hop up here. Let's unhook our snatch block and let's operate the crane. So we're going to need this open. We're also going to need to get up here. There we go. We'll slide this forward out of the way. You can see it's about halfway there. And then our snatch block is probably fairly tight. Yep, I'm not going to be able to pull that off without loosening the cable. So we'll hop down here. We'll grab our crane controller. And it plugs in right there into that guy. So easiest way to do that is to step back up here. And we'll grab this end. So this is just a push to the side. And then it flips open. This plugs in. And then that locks it back in. So come over here, we will winch down. Let's make sure that switch is on there and that we're plugged in good. Plugged in good there. Okay, should be good there. We'll flip the upfitter switches just to make sure it may be hooked to one of them. We'll just flip them all up, and we should have power up here. Alright, well, I'm gonna mess with this a little bit here. That looks like a reset button. All right, well, I'll mess with this a little bit here, see exactly what's going on, and we will do a part 2. So, for now, 2012 450 XL, power locks, power windows, power mirrors, 120,000 miles, one owner, 6.7 diesel. So I will get that crane operating and put it in link in the description. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you on this guy. Come see us here in Athol, Idaho. Give our website a visit, www.familymotorcoidaho.com.